Most people believe that retirement planning is a long, grueling marathon, a race where the finish line is strictly set at age 65. You run, you save, and you hope that by the time you reach it, you'll be set. But there is a golden window that opens much earlier, specifically in your 40s. This is a 10-year period where you can legally buy out the government's share. And the best part? The government's share of your wealth is currently on sale. If you miss this window, you aren't just losing a little bit of money, you're leaving your entire retirement at the mercy of future tax hikes. Today, I'm going to show you the math behind why your 40s are the absolute best time. I'll reveal the tax bomb mistake that 90% of high earners make without knowing. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact blueprint to protect your fortune. We're going to turn a taxable $1 million 401k into a completely tax-free legacy. Let's start by picturing your current situation. You've worked hard for 20 years. You look at your traditional 401k and see a balance of $500,000. You feel successful. You feel secure. You think that money is all yours, but you have an invisible landlord living in your account, the IRS. In a traditional 401k, you haven't paid a single dime in taxes yet. You are essentially partnering with the government on your investment. The problem is they get to decide what their share is 20 years from now. They are a silent partner who can change the contract whenever they want. A Roth conversion is how you fire that landlord once and for all. But why should you do it now? Why not wait until you actually retire? Most people think, I'll be in a lower tax bracket when I'm 65. But look at the U.S. national debt. It's reaching record-breaking highs every day. Do you really believe the tax rates will be lower in 2045 than they are today? History tells us we are currently in a very low tax environment. This is why the 40s are the golden zone. Your accounts are mid-sized. They are large enough to matter, but small enough to move efficiently. When you convert in your 40s, you pay the tax on the seed. You pay the tax today at today's known rates on a smaller amount. Then that money grows for the next 20 or 25 years inside a Roth. Imagine that $100,000 grows and compounds until it hits $400,000. Because you paid the tax on the seed, the entire harvest is yours. Every single penny of that $300,000 gain is 100% tax free. Now compare that to the person who waits until they are 65 to withdraw. They will pay taxes on the full $400,000 at whatever rate the government wants then. If tax rates double, their retirement dream could literally be cut in half. I'm going to show you a strategy to convert even at a 0% tax rate. But first, let's address the tax bracket creep myth that keeps people stuck. High earners think, I'm in my peak years. I shouldn't pay taxes now. But a traditional 401k is like an adjustable rate mortgage. The bank, the IRS, can raise your interest rate, taxes, whenever they feel like it. A Roth conversion is like a 30-year fixed rate mortgage. You lock in the rate today and you never have to worry about the bank again. You are buying tax insurance for the most vulnerable years of your life. Now, let's talk about the technical side. The IRS takes a snapshot. They look at the value of your account on the day you move the money. In your 40s, your accounts are usually in that perfect middle ground. You move the money while you still have 2 decades of growth ahead. This is the last time you'll have this much control over your tax bill. If you wait until your 50s or 60s, the tax bomb gets much bigger. The growth in your account is now working against you for tax purposes. Every dollar of growth in a traditional account is a future tax liability. But in a Roth, every dollar of growth is a future freedom. Now let's talk about the 5-year trap that ruins many plans. The IRS has a strict rule. The money must stay in the Roth for 5 years. Each conversion you do starts its own individual 5-year clock. If you start in your 40s, this rule is completely irrelevant by retirement. Your clocks have all run out long before you need to touch the cash. You have maximum liquidity. You have maximum choices. But if you wait until you are 62 to start your first conversion, you've trapped your money during the most important years of your life. You might need that money for health care or travel, but it's locked away. This is why the window in your 40s is so critical for your lifestyle. It's about more than just numbers. It's about access and freedom. Now, let's get into the Social Security tax torpedo. This is the hidden trap that most people miss until it hits them. If your retirement income from a 401k is too high, it triggers a tax on your benefits. You worked for those benefits your whole life, and now they are being taxed. This is a double tax, a penalty for being a successful saver. But Roth income is different. The IRS considers it invisible. It does not count toward the provisional income formula. This means your Social Security stays in your pocket, not theirs. By converting in your 40s, you are shielding your future self from this torpedo. You are literally making yourself tax invisible for the rest of your life. So how do you actually do it without losing a fortune in taxes today? You use the Roth ladder or the income dip strategy. Maybe you have a year where you change jobs or take a sabbatical. Your income drops for a year. This is your moment to strike. You convert a large chunk of your 401k while you are in a lower bracket. You might pay 10% or 12% instead of 24% or 32%. This is how the wealthy clean their money from future tax liabilities. It's a strategic move that requires patience and timing. Even if you don't have an income dip, a steady conversion plan works. $20,000 a year for 10 years. Slow, steady, and devastatingly effective. Stop looking at your 401k total as your money. It's a lie. It's a joint account with a partner who can change the rules at any time. Start moving your seed now while you still have the advantage of time. Every dollar you move today is a dollar the government can't touch tomorrow. This is the difference between retiring with a number and retiring with wealth. Wealth is the ability to spend your money without asking for permission. Are you betting that the government will manage its debt better in the future? Or are you betting on yourself and taking control of your own destiny? Most people are too afraid of the tax bill they have to pay today. They would rather ignore the massive forest fire coming for them later. But later is almost never cheaper when it comes to the IRS. Your 40s are the last time you'll have this specific combination of assets and time. Don't let the golden window slam shut on your retirement dreams. Take the blueprint I've given you and start your own tax-free journey. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you betting that taxes will be lower 20 years from now, or are you buying out the government today to lock in your freedom? Most people are afraid. Are you one of them, or are you a strategist? If you found this helpful, hit the like button so others can find this window too. Subscribe to Common Sense Capital for more insider financial strategies. We don't follow the hype. We follow the math and the history. If you want to know which 3 specific accounts every millionaire owns, you need to watch this next video right now. Before you even touch a Roth conversion, you need to have these in place. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today at 45. Don't be the person who looks back and says, I wish I knew. Be the person who looks back and says, I'm glad I did. This is the power of the Roth conversion window. It's a tool for those who think 20 years ahead, not just 20 days. Use it while you can. The laws can change, but your actions are yours. I'm Arthur, and this is Common Sense Capital. We help you outsmart the systems designed to keep you average. Thank you for watching, and stay focused on your long-term goals. Your legacy starts with one strategic move. Make it today. See you in the next video.